It's an open forum for dialogue among students, staff, faculty, and community members. So I'm now a community member, having graduated, and I still participate in this. And it's a dialogue group that is 4 different meeting times, but it meets throughout the entire quarter, throughout the entire academic year. And together we formulate a big question and really focus on what's on our minds, what do we want to change at Western in terms of teaching and learning. And that has spanned from creativity to reflection to what is Western as a liberal arts university, and this year we're forming our new question. And that has been really beneficial to me as a student because not only did it give me a chance to meet other students, other faculty, community members, other community members of Western, but also to really voice how I was feeling about my experience at Western and to definitely talk to people who were disengaged in the system, because we ended up with other students who were in that particular group who didn't have another place to go to voice theirs.
The model that has evolved at Western Washington has been useful, and it is a dialogue forum. It's going into its 13th year. It came out of the Carnegie Campus Conversations program, initially that just involved campuses, and it's evolved over time, but it's provided a kind of ground for other sorts of studies. So we've had spin-offs, like we have a writing research fellowship program where faculty and students work together on a particular writing instruction strategy, which is also part of my work. But I think once you start doing this and working with students, you just, every time you turn around, you find another way to do it. But I think the TLA has been a structure that's worked. And we talk about it in terms of structured informality, because it's very structured in some ways, but there's a sense of informality, a sense of dialogue and conversation that invites people in, that's enjoyable, but it's also productive. And we have a faculty member from Anthro, Joyce Hammond, who says, I love TLA because there's no homework. But I think, some others would say, I love it because I see some changes at our institution. So I think this forum has been useful to us over time as a kind of grounding place. And we talk about studying the hyphen between teaching and learning. We English majors types tend to do that. So we've made a point of putting a hyphen between teaching and learning, and we're looking at the interrelationships, I think. So that's been a good forum for us.
We're starting a new thing called a SOTL residency. It's a 3-day residency for, again, students, staff, and faculty. We usually do equal thirds of each if possible. And during that residency, it's a 3-day one where we all sit around and talk, do our own sessions. People can present whatever they'd like to on their research and whatnot. But it's a really great time to just have a longer conversation, a more in-depth conversation about where we're all at in our scholarship and how everybody's feeling about things at Western, how to change things, what people are doing. It's just a really good experience.